Hi everybody, Alvaro here. Hope this video finds you very well. And I'm just doing a follow-up video from the one I uploaded yesterday, probably almost 24 hours ago over here in Spain. It's half past midnight. It's been a long day. Again, all day stuck on the computer, trying to find information, trying to separate what's true, what's false. As you can see here, it says bgwealthsharing.com. This site has been seized. So stay with me till the end of the video because I'm going to show you if this is true, this is false. You're gonna see it at the end of the video because I want to cover a few things first. So the first thing I want to cover is first of all show you some screenshots from the Telegram group, which I believe right now is probably the most reliable source of information from the company. Let me just hold on a second. Let me pause it and I'll find it. All right, so I made this little document and did a copy paste screenshot here. So I want you to read this screenshot. I'm not sure if I shared it yesterday, but anyway, according to Stephen Beard, assuming he is the real one on this Telegram group, that by the way, I think there are about 60,000 members. So he says, many people are still paying taxes. I have reminded everyone several times not to pay any tax payments because our Bonhat was hacked. We have already reported this to the Bonhat Help Center. We are now waiting for good news from Bonhat Help Center. Now, let's use some common sense. Bonhat, Steven is telling you to pay 12% tax, which I'm going to show you in a second live because I've just seen some messages there. And Steven in Telegram is telling you against paying the 12% tax. So that's a question that has been coming up in the comments in the previous video I uploaded yesterday. And I repeat it again, from the top leaders to people in our group, we explain to members to not pay anything. We do not pay any 12% tax. That's nonsense. So stay still, wait until the 7th of May, wait a few days to see what happens, but do not pay any money. Unfortunately, it seems that people are paying. I don't know if they are paying or they are making it up that they are paying within the chat, the bond chat. You're going to see it in a second. But here in Telegram, they're telling us not to pay. So who would you believe? If someone wanted to scam you, if someone wanted to access your money, would they tell you don't pay anything or would they tell you to actually pay money? And in a way that is trying to encourage people to do so. And as you are going to see in a second. Anyway, give me a second. I'm going to share something with you first. So there was another screenshot here that says from Stephen, many people are afraid that BG Wealth might be a scam. While I'm here, do not be afraid. Don't worry, this will become normal again. Just wait for an announcement here in the group. These hackers are extremely powerful and they have already accessed our website on Bonchat. They have even edited my face. These hackers are from China. And here says the BGDSGX company is not ending today. Everything that happened was due to hackers. If there were no hackers, everything would have been remained normal until now and in the future. I'm asking you for your patience for all of this that has happened. Once our developer has fixed the issue, I assure you that everything will return to normal and you will be able to withdraw successfully. I hope you all understand very much. Or hope you all understand. Thank you very much. Okay. And then another message from Elena would help us. Our website and OneChat account were hacked by hackers. These hackers are from China, but don't worry, our developer is working on recovering our website. These hackers are from China, are already identified, and DSGX COO Joseph Smith will file a case against them with the police. There was a comment in the previous video saying that why wasn't it reported? So yes, it seems to be reported. Obviously, if it is reported with the police, I'm assuming, and that's what they should do, it will report it to cybersecurity. But anyway, This is something I don't know. I'm just assuming. However, our team is waiting for good news from DSGX COO Joseph Smith. All right. So I made some questions here to try and keep it, as I said in the previous video, keep it neutral. So what is happening now? The truth, the facts are there is confusion due to conflicting messages that we're getting about payments, withdrawals, and possible system hack, which I believe is most likely. But again, I don't know it for certain. Was the 12% payment real? This is unclear. Fact. Some messages said it was required, while others said it was not legitimate. My personal opinion is that number one, because it doesn't make any sense. Number two, it's just not legitimate. And number three, for me, it makes sense that if someone is hacking Bonchat and wants to gather more money, they're going to ask for more payments. How will you ask for payments? You make up a story about you needing to collect taxes, which doesn't make any sense. You don't pay taxes on your account. I said that yesterday. So that's why I believe the Bonchat has been hacked because they're asking for 12%. Whereas in the Telegram group, Steven, assuming he's the real Steven, says do not pay anything. Who would you believe? Someone that tells you to pay or someone who tells you not to pay? You know, you be the judge. So was Bonchat hacked? Again, there are multiple reports claiming it was hacked, but this has not been fully verified. Can Bonchat messages be trusted? At this moment, many users believe messages there might not be reliable. Personal opinion. Again, I'm giving you the facts, giving you my opinion. I don't trust anything that happens in Bonchat right now. When I look at the message from Steven in comparison to 3, 4 weeks ago, even when he wrote to me because he writes personally to people, his language is different. It's like it's another person. So have people lost money? I don't know anybody who has lost money, but some people, some groups, some messages I've seen say that they lost money, they've seen their account balance being to zero, and that could be very well by accessing DSGX, which we have not recommended, we have instructed people, don't visit DSGX, don't click on any links, don't even enter Bonchat. I've entered Bonchat. I'm okay to do that because I'm not gonna click on the link, I'm just looking at it, I'm not engaging with anything. So what is there? Why is there so much conflicting information? You know, different sources. We don't know 100% what's going on. Is trading still working? Unfortunately, some people say they are taking trades, even though we advise not to take any trades. Okay, and some people are saying that they are making some profits. And again, let's not be naive. Just because you see a number on the screen, it doesn't mean it's profit. It is profit once we can withdraw. That's it. That's it. You could be fooled into believing that there is some profit generated every day, and that might not be the case. Okay. Now, I never put that into question because the people I have known within the group have proved to me that they were able to withdraw. And I've seen multiple videos from multiple members withdrawing with no issues. Yes, the first time you withdraw, there are certain conditions where you have to prove who you are. And once you follow that protocol the first time, then you can withdraw afterwards. And people have been doing that without any issues. Some people will argue, yeah, of course, they're running out of money, so they want more people, an influx of money to pay all investors, which is a classical Ponzi scheme. And I will agree with you if you have that thought. But in this case scenario, they are telling us not to pay a 12%. People that allegedly hack the system tell us to pay. That's why we tell people do not pay any money. Unfortunately, some people, they don't seem to listen and they exercise their freedom to do what they want. So can people withdraw funds right now? No, at the moment people cannot withdraw. Someone put a message on my video yesterday saying that they managed to withdraw. I don't know if it's a joke. Um, I don't think he replied to my message. I asked to tell me more, but I don't think he's replied at the time of recording this video. How about the higher levels in the company? Did they get in touch with Stephen? So for me, it is unknown who has yet to be in touch with Stephen. There were rumors that pointed that higher levels in the company, level 8 and above, had a group just for them. So that was a group just for the higher levels in the company to have a more direct contact with Stephen. This remains to be seen if it's true. In one of the webinars I attended yesterday, there was a lady that said that she was part of that group, um, but I only have that testimonial to verify that. I don't know if he was able to get in touch with Stephen face to face or at least to have some interaction um, with him. So that's one thing. So what else? Hey, another question that has come up. Why do we still not have an official announcement from Stephen? Short answer, I don't freaking know, right? Does it bother me? Yes, it bothers me. When something like this happens, I believe the top man in the company should make an announcement quickly. The only concern for me is that has he got the right channel to communicate with everybody? Because if Bonhat has been compromised, and we all know that, how does he communicate? He can only try through Telegram, but how do we know members that Telegram hasn't been compromised neither? So I'm unsure about how he's gonna make an announcement to everybody in the company. Okay, but the reality is that we don't know yet who to trust, who the real Stephen is. I believe it must be the one in Telegram because it simply makes more sense with the information that he's giving. But again, look, I don't know, guys. Yeah, I wish I knew it, but at the moment I can't. I can only give you what I've seen and my opinion if you want to take it. So as I said, at the moment, the most reliable source of information from BG is a Telegram group, as they might be fixing the Boncha group and the SGX. Now, it's in the next, for me, it's at 2 a.m. in the morning, but I'm gonna stay awake to see it. At the moment, there is a text meeting, right, at 8 p.m. But personally, I'm not trusting it. That will be from the real Steven, but from the hackers. And I will update tomorrow about that. And there was this message saying that there was a meeting at 8 p.m. Eastern, May 4th. Okay, and there was this also message, and this is why I am concerned, and I believe really Bonchat. This comes from Bonchat, and it says here, members who have completed their 12% tax will gradually have their trading, withdrawal, and fund transfer functions restored in their personal accounts. Okay. And it says, meanwhile, members who have not yet completed their tax payment are requested to cooperate with the SGX platform, blah, 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 to restore normal fund flow in their accounts. For me, that seems like a soft threat, right? First of all, there isn't any common sense, there isn't any reasoning behind why should we pay 12% tax. It doesn't make any sense. What they explained originally didn't make any sense. It was just gibberish to, in my opinion, confuse people. People that don't know how to read between the lines, they believed it, or they are so inclined. Forgive me, I need to drink some coffee here. They are so inclined to believe, or they want to believe that this is gonna carry on, that they don't want to lose money, they want to keep making money. They are not thinking clearly. Okay, they're not thinking clearly. So before I talk to you about BG Wealth being seized by the FBI, let me go to the Bong chat group and I'll show you what I mean. Give me a second. I'm just gonna bring it up. It should be here. Okay, so this is where I think there is manipulation. I'm gonna go to the last message, see if there's any update. Um, it seems like this Stephen, who I believe is the scammer, is um, ranting. Okay, he's not like that. He doesn't rant. He doesn't need to. So I haven't read this. He's talking maybe some nonsense. Um, that will be interesting to see this. I'll have a look later, see what it is. Again, it could be AI generated. It's talking about some movies. Um, yeah, I won't claim the company is perfect. Here is talking basically is saying that it changed lives. It's like trying to convince people we face countless doubts and challenges. Many people, how many people turn their life around? Uh, Let me go. You see, there's a lot of this is not Stephen. The Stephen doesn't write that much. Okay, let's see. Here, it tells people, please remind friends and team members to stay online and follow the updates in the Bonhat training group. But I've read before. Look, this is what I mean. Do you see this thing? They put a member ID, amount of taxes paid. They've never done this. Um, it's like they're publishing the people that are paying taxes. This is just a form of manipulation, trying to convince people that, it's what they call social proof. If everybody is paying taxes, hey, I don't want to be the one don't pay taxes. This is just manipulation. You see how many? Why on earth would they publish this? This is, in my opinion, encouraging people to pay this nonsense 12%. And unfortunately, many people are going to fall for it. That's why I believe Bonchat has been hacked and DSJX as well. Because if they are asking people to put money on DSJX, it's because somehow they're going to have access to it. That's why we recommend people do not pay any taxes, do not even get into DSJX, do not click any links. But look at how many. This is stupid. Guys, if you're in BG, don't pay up. This is just stupid, completely stupid. Yeah, I think I could go on and on and on. But there was another message somewhere up. Let me go a bit up. Jesus, it's a lot. Basically, I read that Stephen was very much insisting to people to only get information from Bonchat, saying that Bonchat is the official source. Don't go and look anywhere else. Don't listen to anything. Don't look at Telegram. Think about it. If you're a hacker, you don't want people to go elsewhere. You want people to listen to Bonchat, spread fear that if you don't pay up the 12%, in 5 days you are gone, your account be banned. So in the webinar yesterday, there was a guy that had $200,000 in his account. Imagine the person that doesn't pay the 12%. By the way, he's not gonna pay it. I know already. But imagine if he's got the fear that, hold on a second, if I don't pay this 12%, they are gonna kick me out. Will I be able to withdraw? This uncertainty is just to create fear on people to get them to pay out, to pay. Please do not pay anybody. So anyway, I think I explained myself what I think. Some of you will think this is BS, and this is a scam, this is a Ponzi, BG Wealth is done. Look, think whatever you want. I respect your opinion. Obviously, I respect anybody's opinion. Well, if it's good or bad, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care. Um, you know, Nobody's perfect. I make mistakes. You guys make mistakes. It's fine. But I want to share now what I promised at the beginning. There were some claims saying that the BG wealth has been seized by the FBI. So I want to show you if that is actually true or not. In case we are on this page, if you go to bgwealthsharing.com, you will see this page. So what you can do is what I'm going to show you now. What I did is I copy this link, right? I went to GoDaddy.com whois because that allows you to see who registered a domain name, right? You can take any website, any URL, put it here on or any other whois website to find more information. So we're gonna paste it here. We're gonna click on search, and you're gonna see what's happened. You're gonna see if it's true that it's been seized. And stay with me, right? Because it's gonna get interesting. So this is uploading. Can't believe I'm drinking coffee at 1 o'clock in the morning. Guys, you shouldn't drink coffee at least 9 hours before going to bed. All right. Anyway, bgwellsharing.com. This was registered on 14th of January 2025. There's an expiration date of next year. Let's scroll down. This is prohibited, so I don't know 100% what that means, but I mean that's not a secret. Anyway, the important bit. These servers shows you that it is real. FBI, the FBI has seized that domain name, but doesn't mean that they seized BG Wealth Sharing as a company. That's what we're gonna investigate. I'm gonna show you what I've used to find out. Again, this is gonna get interesting, and I recommend if you're in BG, share this video with people in your team, people that might get questions from people or people that have this doubt or they really think BG Wealth Sharing has been seized. So share this video. Okay. So what do I do now? Registration private here, mailing address. That I believe is the address of GoDaddy. Okay. So far so good. This is true because you could think, well, someone can make up this, right? And stick it on the website. I could do this on any website. I could create a website and put this, and it look like it's been seized. But yeah, when you look at the registered and you look at the name servers, then you know it is true. So far so good. Those people claiming this is a scam, you're winning. So what I've done is, apart from that, I want to visit three links. One of them is gonna be the Department of Justice, which by coincidence someone mentioned it in a comment in the previous videos from yesterday. I'm just gonna click. I'm gonna go to the excuse me. I'm gonna go to the search bar and go BG Wealth. See what comes up when I click on the search button. And normally, if there was anything going on, something should come up. Antitrust Division with a wealth of implication, nothing to do with only one result, nothing to do with BG Wealth Sharing. Okay, so far, unless you guys know a better way and can send me proof that the Department of Justice is involved, feel free. Again, I don't mean that ironically, I mean it. If you have information and any sources reliable that you can send me that I can have a look, do it. Go to the comment section and stick it in there so I can see it, all right? And tag me or whatever. I'm happy to see it. I'm not close. I'm not here just to defend BG Wealth, even though I'm biased because I'm invested in it. I want to see the reality. I want to know the truth, uh, regardless if I like it or not. I just want to know the truth, right? So here is nothing. Then we go to pacer.uscourts.gov. We're going to close this thing here. So this is a public access to court electronic records. And again, search. We're going to go to the search box. And again, we're going to put BG Wealth. Click on, hold on a second, BG Wealth. Oh, come on. Okay, let's search again. See what comes up. No results found for BG Wealth. So nothing here. Then go to the FBI website where it says press releases, where such a big scam should be appearing here. So let's go search on the search box, BG Wealth, see if there is any article, anything, any press release, whatever. BG Wealth, searching. It's got a few things here. Let me have a look. Let's do one thing. Let's do Control F, BG Wealth. As you can see, it's only one result, which is in the search. So nothing here talking about BG Wealth. So the FBI don't have anything. This court's website doesn't have anything. The Department of Justice doesn't have anything. And now we're going to go to the big question. We already found in the Whois website from GoDaddy that the domain name has been seized. Now what I want to do, some of you might know, might not know, there's a website called web.archive, or the, how do they call it? There's another name. Yeah, here it is. The Wayback Time Machine. Now, this website allows you to copy and paste an URL here, and it will take you to whatever time frame you choose. And it will basically, what they do is, with websites, they take like screenshots at random times, random days. So if I paste a website here, it will tell me what it looked like a year ago. Okay, you're gonna see exactly what I mean. So I'm gonna go to this website, bgwealthsharing.com. I'm gonna again copy it. I'm gonna come here to the Wayback Machine, because at the moment, basically the reason, let me explain. The reason I want to do the search is because the only thing I can see at the moment is this. All right, but I want to see exactly what was showing here before the FBI sees this particular domain name. And that's why I'm doing the search. So I'll go to the Wayback Machine. I'm going to paste the domain name, click enter. Hopefully something should show up. Give it a second. It's working. Sorry guys, by the way, I'm taking quite a long time doing this video. I hope you're still with me, right? Okay, let me try again. Hold on a second. Is it showing up? Let's try again. Okay, let me put it on pause. I don't want to waste time. Okay, yeah, it works. What was happening is I've got a VPN, and it seems like with the VPN doesn't actually work. So I remove the VPN, so it is seeing my real IP address. Okay, you should guys use a VPN. Anyway, click on search, and this is what will come up. Okay, so we're gonna go 2026. That's the page. There is nothing here. But if I go to 2025, what you're gonna see is these dates. So we've got January, March. Here in 14th of March, you can see they took 4 screenshots. March 15th, the system took a couple of screenshots with 5 minutes difference. That's interesting. Here as well, they took 1 snapshot. Okay, excuse me. So just gonna check this one, for example. And that will show us what the website looked like on that date. And this is what it looks like. Let me just move here. Accept. Unlocking potential together, contact us. This is the page. Guys, does this look like a page from BG Wealth? Yes, the domain name is bgwealthsharing.com. But honestly, do you think this is BG Wealth Sharing? No, it isn't. Let me give you an analogy. If your name is John Smith, I'm Alvaro Gutierrez. If I happen to buy a domain name that says johnsmith.com, does that mean I am you? No. So what seems to have happened is someone obviously was quick to buy this domain name and use it to perhaps promote or to have a completely different website. In other words, bgwealthsharing.com wasn't the BG Wealth Sharing company that we know of. Someone just bought a domain name. So now when you see that this website has been seized, doesn't mean that BG Wealth Sharing has been seized. That is completely false. What has been seized is the domain name, not the company. As you have seen here with the Department of Justice, the FBI, and the courts, there is no record of BG Wealth being seized by the FBA. So if you guys have any other information, feel free to put in the comments. Again, I'm not afraid to be wrong. I don't care to be corrected. It's absolutely fine. Honestly, I want to know the truth. But this is the truth so far. So those people are yapping about the FBI has seized BG Wealth. Wrong. You are reading what other idiots are talking about on Google. Because there are many people that will prey on BG Wealth to promote their own stuff. You know, guys, today I had 3 or 4 people contacting me because they've used the BG Wealth. Oh, BG Wealth is down, so you might want to look into another opportunity. Come on, guys. Some people are preying on that. Some people will create blogs, spreading false information. And at the end of the blog will say, oh, by the way, you might want to check this. And they give you their affiliate link. Guys, I've been in this game for a very, very long time. I've been in business for 27 freaking years. I know what a Ponzi scheme is. I know what a scam is. I've seen it all. And yes, even though BG Wealth, looking from the outside, has many red flags, we have to try and explain the reality. And to say that the FBA has seized BG Wealth is completely false. And that has to be said. Just like I would say that obviously there is a problem and I still don't understand why Stephen hasn't come up and made an announcement. That should have happened, and it's not good if he hasn't done it yet. So we need to try and be um, factual with things. All right. So anyway, I don't want to make it longer than it needs to. Tomorrow we'll do another update. Apologies for the long video, and congrats if you are watching till the very end. Thank you for staying. And again, any comments, let me know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep up with the messages. Many people have been commenting, and I'm extremely busy. Yeah, but comment, I'll try to get to all of you. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe and click on the notifications bell if you want to get the next video that will come up in the next 24 hours, hopefully with better news or worse news. We don't know. I don't really care. Whatever happens, happens. Life carries on. All right. Take care. Bye bye.